But I got to tell you, folks, the thing that everybody is talking about, the most talked about topic when it comes to the vice presidential debate last night, wasn't whether Pence won or Kamala Harris won. Ladies and gentlemen, of course I'm talking about Mike Pence's fly. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. A fly stole the show yesterday. I think we have live audio of that fly leaving the debate. That's right, for 2 minutes. That Mike Pence fly landed on the top of Mike Pence's head. And it didn't leave. And for moments there, I thought that the fly was dead. I thought that maybe it contracted the coronavirus from the vice president. I wasn't sure. For 2 minutes. So as soon as this happened, like moments afterwards, the Biden campaign quickly sold out of a Truth Over Flies fly swatter that it was offering, inspired by this viral moment yesterday. They quickly offered this $10 blue fly swatter through their website, saying it swats away flies and lies. And as this morning, the item was completely sold out. That's right. That's right. It was completely sold out. By the way, LeBron James tweeted, "Y'all know what Fly's favorite destination is, right?" Yep, you guessed it. I think I know what you're thinking of there, ladies and gentlemen, and what LeBron James was talking about. And then somebody created a very, very funny Twitter profile called Mike Pence's Fly. Since the debate last night, it has over 100,000 followers. You want to talk about viral? Listen, it was a very funny moment during the debate. It was very funny. Let's put it that way. It was an extremely funny moment. And, of course, something else that people are talking about besides Mike Pence's fly is the fact that Mike Pence's, besides the fly, Mike Pence's eye was a little bloodshot during the vice presidential debate, and that's caused people to talk a little bit. Again, I have no idea whether it's true or not, but some people are saying, and some doctors are saying, it could be a sign of possible infection from the coronavirus. Apparently, and I didn't know this, by the way, up to 30% of COVID-positive patients have reported conjunctivitis, also known as pink eye. So now Pink Eye Pence is trending on social media, on Twitter, along with hashtag PenceFly. That also happens to be trending, and that's, of course, in reference to the fly that was on his head for 2 very, very long minutes. The thing that's funny to me about that whole situation is I'm a little bit surprised that both the moderator and Kamala Harris didn't say, "Excuse me, Mr. Vice President, you got something on the top of your head." It would have been a funny moment. I don't think it would have embarrassed him. It's not his fault that a fly went on his head. It's funny. But I'm looking at that thing and I'm saying, is anybody going to mention it? Is anybody going to say that there's a fly in his head? And they just let it go. They just let it go for a few moments. And listen, I don't think that maybe they didn't see it. I guess that's possible. But certainly everybody on their TVs, at least, there he is again. Everybody, I don't know the gender of the fly. That's unfair. I said he. I apologize. Everybody on their TVs, including the TV that I was watching, we kind of like touched our TV to make sure that wasn't something on our TV. Like that wasn't like a mark on the TV or it wasn't a mistake. And then when we realized it actually was a fly, it's amazing how social media works. Within moments, everybody, and I mean everybody, was commenting about it. It was the biggest thing that was trending last night on social media. So anyway, it was really funny.
And you know why that is, Brian? Because Mike Pence dismantled Kamala Harris during that debate.
So as my producer might have told you before the show, we're not going to get into that.
I'm not going to break down why it happened.
Okay,
but the fact
I completely 100% disagree with you, and we will get into that later.
The fact that Pink Eye Pence and the fly are trending, because the same thing happened to Hillary Clinton. She had a fly, I think, land in the middle of her head.
Okay, so I
during
completely
the 2016 debate.
I completely disagree with you. It was kind of a dry debate. We'll get into that. It's something that is called humor. It was funny.
It was not even a conversation.
Okay, so you don't have a sense of humor, so that's okay. I understand, JD.
I do think it's very disrespectful that Kamala and Susan Page refused to tell Mike Pence that he had a fly on his head. That fly was there for 2 minutes, for 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
So now we're doing something that's funny, and you want to make it political.
No, but the fact
JD, I'm not surprised. You stroll in here and you.
The fact that the fly is the star of the show.
Maybe they didn't see it. Did you ever think of that?
As it relates to opposition of Mike Pence,
did you ever
tells you all you need to know.
Sure. Okay, JD. Maybe the possibility that maybe they didn't see the fly. Did you ever think of that? Maybe a different angle. Maybe they didn't see
Brian,
it. That's not possible.
It was a pretty big fly.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's blame Kamala Harris now for not telling him he had a fly.
Actually, you just mentioned it.
Yeah, and I was having fun with it.
You said you were surprised by it.
I was having fun with it, and you're being serious and blaming Democrats, which is crazy, but that's the way you are. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine.
If they did notice that fly, and I'm assuming that they did.
I know.
Do you think Mike Pence would have told Kamala Harris if a fly landed in the middle of her face?
I have no idea, and I would have had fun with that too, unlike you. Fair. And I know you would have had fun with it, and you wouldn't have said, "Wow, why didn't Mike Pence tell her she had a fly on her head?"
I'm not really into conversations like that, Brian. It was a little unique of a situation, but it's not enough to be a...
Okay, so we got to take a break.
Okay, fine.